What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and I've got a fun mail day for you today. This first envelope is many years in the making. So yesterday my mom called me and she said, I think you got a card in the mail, which, you know, I get a lot of cards in the mail, but not at my parents' house. That means it was something I sent out a long time ago. So lo and behold, we open it, and it was a request that I sent out in 2015. So it took me a while to remember why I sent this request or what project I was working on. But even just looking at the signatures here, wait a second, this is a 1968 Topps baseball checklist, and then looks like a 1972 Topps basketball checklist. So it has to be somebody that's related to both. Well, you can see there from the signature, it's pretty legible. It's Jake O'Donnell. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Jake O'Donnell, he was an MLB umpire for 4 seasons from 1968 to 1971. And of note during that time frame, I mean, he umped a couple of key games, but one of them was Mickey Mantle's last game in 1968. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then on top of that, he was an NBA ref from 1967 to 1995. So he reffed over 2,100 games. And then he's the only person, according to Wikipedia, to officiate both an MLB and an NBA All-Star game. So pretty cool guy. And I got this note from him as well. He said, Kyle, I found your letter when I was moving. Sorry I didn't send it back in February of 2015. Looking at the envelope, so he saw the postmark on there. Hoping you are still around. God bless you, Jake O'Donnell. So really nice note from him there. I mean, he's 86 years old, so I really appreciate him taking the time to do that, even if it is 8 years after the fact. And then he said, you asked me if I work any playoff game in 1972 between the Lakers and the Knicks. I did not. I did work in other series that year. So I kind of remember why I was sending this out, or at least I think I do, because I was loosely working on both of these sets. Well, definitely working on the 72 Topps basketball set. And I was trying to figure out who I could get to sign some of my NBA Finals cards. So I was checking with the different referees from the time frame, and Basketball Reference and Wikipedia doesn't have a lot of those. You know, I had to look at old broadcasts, and sometimes I just wrote to the refs to try and figure it out. So anyway, now I have a checklist from each sport signed by him, and that's pretty cool because I don't think I have anyone signed, anyone on this checklist from 68 Topps baseball. So that'll be another one to add to that slow set that I'll never finish. This set I did finish, but I'll just add that to that binder as well. Okay. That was the first piece of mail. The second piece of mail is something I've been watching on eBay for several years now. It's something I don't honestly know what I'm going to do with this, but it's something that I've kind of wanted, and I got a little bit of FOMO. I looked at the listing. There were like 50 of these originally, and it said 2 left. I decided, all right, I'm going to pull the trigger, and I'm going to get one of these. And you're still going to look at this and be like, what on earth is this? So if you look at this and it looks like a cup rest from an arena, you are 100% right. So this cost, it was $20 plus $10 shipping, but you can see here it's from the Palace of Auburn Hills. So I have kind of a side PC of Brawl related stuff, and there's not a lot of actual artifacts from that Brawl. So I'm assuming that this seat rest was there with this cup holder was there during that time frame. So I have some other obscure Ron Artest stuff from there. So I figured, you know what, maybe I could do something with this in the future. I don't know. I was trying to think if I can make some sort of a relic without completely destroying it. I mean, maybe take some of these pieces here on the bottom that you wouldn't see anyway if you were going to put this anywhere. This would be really cool, but I don't want to take that out. So just toying with some ideas and seeing what I can come up with. But I think I might take one of those out and maybe make a custom out of that at some point if I can make it work. My custom skills are still pretty limited. So anyway, there you have it. A little bit different of a mail day. I've got something that was 8 years in the making, and then something that was many years ago, and I won't forget. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast that come out every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.